So, welcome to full moon meditation. Today is pink moon. Okay, and our topic is letting go. So, first we need to do a small tuning connecting to the topic. For that, all of you can simply close your eyes, make yourself comfortable. It's a small process, giving all your attention to your body, align your body. Complete attention on your head area, giving all your attention on the face, your eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, lips, chin, neck, completely observing your hip area, down and down through your buttocks, genitals, thighs, knees, calf muscles, ankles and toes. Once you completely attending your whole body from head to toes, in this moment slowly take a deep breath, inhale, move your awareness from toes to head, while exhale through your mouth like a breeze, move your awareness from head to toes. Simply feel like you are inhaling, you are taking all the energy from the Mother Earth, all the way going up and up and up. Feel you are touching the center of your head. While exhaling, you feel you are all the way drawing the energy from the universe, and again you are giving back to the Mother Earth. It's like a process of bow down to the Mother Earth, sharing our respect to the Mother Earth through this inhale and exhale. Inhale, drawing energy from the Mother Earth, all the way going up and up through your body till it reach head. Exhale from head all the way down to your toes. So this moment, slowly bring your awareness above your head and simply allowing the universal light, the light energy, or you can visualize as this full moon energy which is flowing all the way. You simply allowing and accepting that energy to flow through your head, filling your inner space and outer space. You can feel that your whole inner organs, your brain is filled with this moon energy, down and down, complete inner organs, your heart, lungs, your intestine, your liver, kidneys, reproductive organs, the whole endocrine glands, all the nerves, arteries, whatever the organs inside you, whatever the inner physical organs inside you, things inside you. It can be neurons, neural pathways, completely illuminating with this moon energy. Simply allow that energy, and moon has an ability to cool your system. So feel like you are cooling this system from head to toes. Entire inner organs are cooling, completely allow to cool your whole inner space. Every cells, tissues, all experience a cooling system, a relaxation, rest, a time of rejuvenation. Very slowly, you can rub your palms, place on your eyes, and open your eyes. Today, the topic we selected is letting go. Let go. Sometimes we all have so many confusions about letting go means we be ungrateful. Sometimes, especially in relationship, people are asking the question, oh, let go means we are just leaving something from the past. It can be ungrateful to that person or that experience. But letting go is not like that. Change is really inevitable and change is needed. Transformation is needed. Because a lot of times when we have conversations, we see this confusion. That means when I transform, I may be ungrateful to that past. Or sometimes people may not accept it. But letting go is really like a relaxation, rejuvenation process. Letting go what is not serving us, which is not serving you. Even in our body, when there is a cell which completed the process, it's over, it died, and another cell will come.
Actually, we can have a interaction over here on to um, what do you feel that you should let go? What all things we should let go? If you all can interact with us, it's nice. If you don't want to,
Everybody's video is off.
you're here, right?
Hello.
Attachment, okay. Shaina said attachment.
Letting go attachment, letting go victimhood. Okay.
Resentment.
Letting go the need for control. Okay.
Somebody said resentment.
Letting
Need to be perfect.
letting go the need to be perfect. Okay. Letting go judgments, letting go fear,
Letting go guilt.
guilt,
Anger,
procrastination, fear, anger, attachments. Okay.
fear,
Okay.
need for control and fear. To be right always, resentment, attachment and resentment. Okay. Need to provide and serve others.
Okay. Okay. Finished? Block to receive abundance. Letting go of the block to receive abundance, shine, and fear of communication. Okay. letting go the sadness.
So, what happens when we are holding on to all these things inside us? What happens to us?
Yes, that's you can answer. What you are experiencing. For example, somebody say, "I want to let go fear." You can observe when you are holding this fear, what you are experiencing.
Shrinking.
Yeah, you can type. Shrinking. Okay. Stuck.
Stuck, heavy.
Stuck
Our,
heavy.
our idea of what's right and wrong. Whatever that's not helping us to move forward. Yeah, so when you're going to hold on to all this, what will happen to you? Shrinking,
Stagnant, shrinking.
stagnant.
Okay.
That's it.
Blocking. Blocking. What you are experiencing inside a block. Okay. Stuck. Okay. Feel blocked, tired. Yeah. Feeling suffocation, unhappy, dissatisfaction, drained. Okay. Exhausted. Being in a
Tiring loop.
tiring loop. Okay. Frustration. Okay.
So all this creates what difficulties in life? How will it affect your body? How will it affect your relationships? How will it affect your work? Something is trying to leave our work. Repeating back fast. Creativity is good. Yeah, body will become sick. You create
Body will
diseases.
sick. Okay.
Then what will happen in relationships if you are holding on to grudge, anger, resentment? If you are holding on to expectations, what will happen to you? You end up just thinking and not doing. Okay. Not able to be fully alive. Okay. I feel sleepy whole day when I am replaying some memories. I repel people. Will not be able to experience life fully. Yes.
Yes, money. You raise your hand. You can ask.
Ask, but if I can explain this fear with an example, like for example, I have this fear that when everything is going good, I have this fear that there's something is going to go bad. So I've been having this fear for like the past week. So okay, there's going to be some bad thing going to happen. There's going to be an argument or a fight going to happen. So that for the first 3 days. Later, the 2 days, I was like, okay, let me create the fight so that I can control it. And then I got irritated because the fight was not happening or the argument was not happening. And that made me restless. So it started with a small fear something is going bad is going to happen. I'm going to have a fight with someone. And I ended up creating that fight actually.
Okay.
So so this is an example that I can give of how I kind of manifested the fight out of fear.
Okay. So you understand how we are creating certain realities.
With the awareness you created.
But out of
Money, we didn't hear the last sentence.
Hello.
oh, I said I understood. I mean, while going through the whole process of fear, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. No, what I'm saying is I could understand that I'm creating a fear. There's a fear being created, and if I continue this, this will manifest in a fight. But I couldn't control it. That's again another fear, which again always that I'm going to do something wrong and something wrong will happen.
So, yeah. So how do you change your thought patterns when something like that is, you're aware of that fear, right? Can someone share?
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
Can someone here share how do we change our thought pattern?
Cancel delete. The moment we should tell cancel delete, and we can replace it with a positive thought.
Okay, that's one thing.
Okay.
Okay. Another way. It's stuck actually. Hello, are you all listen? Able to
Yeah,
hear
we
us?
can hear you.
Okay. Because we are seeing it as stuck, that's why.
Okay. Deep breathe and refresh.
Deep breathe and refresh. Okay. So first of all, it's so important you need to acknowledge that you are aware about this fear. The moment we are aware about our own fears, yeah, for example, when you say, okay, something bad can happen. So it's a fear actually. So here we can observe mostly all of our fears are coming from the space of ignorance. So what can be my ignorance? What I am ignorant about? Sometimes we can ask this question also. What I am ignorant in this moment? So when you are, for example, when you fear, okay, something bad can happen, so you can ask, what I am ignorant in this moment? What is my ignorance? Nobody can answer actually. What can be my ignorance? Possible ignorance.
You're if you still back what's happening.
Ignorance is limitedness. Okay. Feeling that we are limited. Okay. So you can write down what is your ignorance. When we, in connecting with your own, what you are unable to let go. Ignorant about others' traumas. Okay. Ignorant about others' traumas. Okay. Hello. It's there. Ignorant about our strengths. Okay. So what is my strength? Okay. Ignorant about our own limitations, limitedness.
Surabhi is raised.
Yeah, Surabhi, you can ask question. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually I have fear of failing, and I have fear of failing in my professional life. Actually, a couple of years back, I started my own work, and by God's grace, last year I saw some some good uh, some good progress as well. But still, I have a lot of fear, like that I will not succeed. I will not succeed, and God knows what will happen tomorrow. That is always there. I don't know what is the uh, you know
Ignorance.
uh,
What is your ignorance?
ignorant.
Hello?
Not limited. Am I not audible?
Yeah, there is some
We can hear Surabhi.
you can hear.
There's some issue there.
Just for a 1
Yeah,
minute,
we can.
we will just change the internet and come back. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, just stay there. Okay, yes, continue. All of you
Yeah,
can. Yeah.
I was thinking what I'm ignorant about. Uh, Ignorant of my own potential.
Ignorant about my own potential. Okay, very good.
Okay.
So why we ask this question of ignorance? Because more and more when you understand what you are ignorant, you can intend on. For example, in Surabhi case, Surabhi is sharing that Surabhi is ignorant about potential. So we can move our attention from the present issue. You can move your attention from that space towards potential. You can intend, I really wanted to know my potential. So whatever you are intending, you keep on working, or that things you are manifesting. For example, money is sharing about she is ignorant about her strength, so she can intend that what is my strength. Definitely we heal everything, but at the same moment some part of some positive aspect of us we need to develop also at the same time. That's so important. Yeah. So letting go is those spaces. Once you realize, okay, I wanted to experience my potential, or I want to experience my strength. So what is not serving in this process? To know your potential, to realize your potential, certain things are not supporting you. Those things actually we need to let go. We need to go on actually. Let go means you allow to move. There is a change happen that will go from you. For example, when you want to know your strength and you keep on you are thinking about, most of the time we there is a question we need to let go is how 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 to be potential, how I can be potential. This how is sometimes a limitation because it will come to you actually. How always coming from our logical mind. How to do this? People have this question lot of time. Most misery happen is when a person is totally healed, completely healed the illness, completely healed. After some time that person asks the question how it happened. So it will mess. Then we want to know how. Okay, I do family constellation, okay, I do theta healing, okay, I do this and that, and okay, my issue is I feel okay, some relief in my issue. Immediately there is a part of us ask the question how it happened. Then after sometimes every will come back because we are questioning the existence. Because certain things there is no how. But in certain things, you can ask this how. Okay, how to make a tea. Okay, you can ask. In basic things, you can ask. In the higher things, this question never works.
Actually, recently, there was a client who wrote to us saying that, okay, we'll do this after this. I'll be doing this kind of healing. I'll be doing this kind of healing. This kind of so this will work this way. This way. We were like, what? because they have set expectations of, if you do this healing, this will happen, and that will support this, this will support. It doesn't work like that. It is our expectation. Expectations doesn't fall in place with the universal flow. So even when we are sitting for a session, even though we might have taught you also as healers, okay, these are the kind of things you can go through, but you know, you listen to the intuitions, you listen to the flow, you're just going with the flow what the universe is telling you. It's nothing to do with the set ideas of this after this after that. So the healing happens actually, it is from the higher source. It's nothing in our hands.
And it is non-linear. It's not linear. It's not steps. There is no step. When you are in the first step, maybe you reach to the 100th step. When you close your eyes, open your eyes, and you are in the 100th step. Enlightenment is, sometimes people say enlightenment is like that. When you sleep in the first floor, and after sometimes you wake up in the 10th floor and you laugh like anything. Because you understand no logic. How can I comprehend this? So many things we can't comprehend.
Same to do with expectations we have about ourselves, about others, about our family, about our children. You know, these are the things which actually we have to let go. Then it is easier to move.
Yes, that's a very important thing when you read Bhagavad Gita, when you go through any ancient scriptures. One thing they all mentioned is letting go expectations. But for that, we need to know our expectation. What I am expecting, what I am expecting from this person, what I am expecting from the life, what I am expecting in future. Once you know it, second step is leave it. Yeah, I know it. Understand it. Because when you are not knowing this, what happened? It creates problem from within. This expectation. Because sometimes the most chance of dissatisfaction is you don't know your expectation. For example, when you are sitting in a hotel and you are expecting a masala dosha and the waiter will give you idli, you feel frustrated. You say, why? And sometimes expectation you can ask also. I expecting this, but maybe it's not there.
This
It never comes
happens
to you.
in the house, especially with husband and wife. Maybe the wife is cooking something nice, or they are doing something nice, and the wife is expecting, okay, now the husband will appreciate me. Where the husband ate and went or did that and this, and then again, okay, the wife goes behind the husband and asks, so today how was the breakfast or lunch or whatever? Yeah, it is okay. And again, if you go, then the husband might say something else like, okay, it's not as good as my mother's cooking. So this happens with the expectations because they are not aligned with our thoughts.
So here actually we are here to increase or expand or multiply our wisdom. So that's why it's so important we need to understand our ignorance and we need to leave our expectation. Mostly we believe that we are here to fulfill our expectation. No. We are here to fulfill our wisdom. So that's why in even relationship we create challenging relationships. Set fulfillment of wisdom, because every day there is some wisdom will come to you. People are asking in healing, why all the day? Yeah, because wisdom. That more you understand and align with the wisdom, you experience something beautiful. Because integration of the wisdom creates something beauty in that relationship. Every relationship, whoever you created in the beginning stage, it's like having an ice cream, but after some time it will challenge. It's natural. Everywhere it's natural. And that's a way, that's why it is called relationship. It creates certain challenge to bring whatever within you. But you can easily feel that okay, that's where people use let go as a negative programming like, okay, I let go the old relationship, not learning anything. I simply, okay, this relationship is not working, I'm letting go, and that completely destroy that foundation. Whatever the building you destroy, you create another building in the air, and that building also fall. We keep on creating new, and nothing work because we are not honoring the old, whatever the old. So it starts from our parents actually, because that's our foundation. Because I know a lot of people, they have a lot of expectation from their parents. My parents like this, my parents are like that. We feel that okay, they are responsible for this. And sometimes we know a lot of people I see, they fear to be a parent because we put a big list of responsibility to the parents and say, I don't want to be a parent so that I can escape. Again, we are manipulating ourselves. Don't be a parent. Fear, not stepping into courage. Courageous people, if they blame their parents, okay, I will show you how I am going to create a new system, and they enter into parent space and they do all these things, and one day they realize that okay, my parents are wonderful. That day they embrace it, embrace the foundation, embrace that space, and from there we grow. For that, actually, we definitely need to letting go, heal our own traumas with our parents.
And sometimes we feel that we are better than our parents. That creates even more issues.
Nobody is better than anybody actually. All may our ancestors, their patterns, it's all need to be known. We need to know it. It's very important to understand them, to see that, honor that, respect that.
Yeah, why we respect that is also connected with us because we have this awareness only because of them. Only because they went through that. Only because they did that to us. So all that was necessary so we can be grateful to it.
So we can do any questions you can ask, otherwise we can do a let go meditation. Anybody want to ask any questions? Because these types of satsang purpose is to clear certain questions, doubts, and having a meditation also.
And also channeling, aligning your thoughts to what you really want rather than getting stuck with what has happened in the past. So when we get together, we always remind you all to be focused on what you really want rather than holding on to what is not serving us. You know, if somebody has hurt us in the past and if we are holding on to that, actually we are hurting ourselves more than what they hurt us. Maybe for 20 years you have been carrying that. That person would have done it for only for a moment. So who is more dangerous, the other person or yourself?
It's like actually somebody is holding a hot iron, and he touched that iron with you, and you are burned. What happened? You said, okay, I'm going to hold this. And you keep on plugging in the electric space also. So it keep on heating, keep on holding, keep on feeling disturbing anger, so many things that place. Person is not at all in your space. So that's why letting go only happens more you become, more you start loving yourself. Yes, Gayatri, you asked something.
Uh, it's about letting go of old relationships. How do you know that you've let go of the relationship?
It's very
And what does
easy
it
to
mean to let go?
it's very
What
easy
does
to
it mean?
understand that you experience something very neutral, not so excited to going back. At the same time, no more hatred, anger, any more sadness, any more complaints, any more comparison. Sometimes we feel like, oh, now I am getting something better. Oh, that person helped me because I am getting something better. It's no, it never work. Letting go means you enter into a neutral where actually you experience gratitude that yes, this person really opened another new space. That relationship, I enjoyed everything, experienced whatever, and now I can step into something new.
For that is, yes, you have to take all the wisdom you learned from those situations you had issues with that person. Then the total gratitude comes. When you understand the wisdom, you have to focus on the wisdom, not on what happened. Because now you understand the wisdom, this is why you created that, so the focus is on the wisdom. So it's easier to let go of that. And then the neutral space comes because now there is no need to cling on to that person or get attached to that any anger or even get attached to old kind of love. Oh, this I had with him, now I don't have it.
And very important thing is taking the responsibility of our part. It's so easy to blame or it's so easy to be guilty. But it is difficult to take that this part I am responsible. I am responsible in this part. So that's why you need to investigate deep into that relationship to understand. For example, the relationship go wrong or relationship enter into a breaking point, you need to understand what is your responsibility. It's so easy we can blame that person because that person go with somebody else, that's why I leave the relationship. No. Or if that person is not serving that, I leave the relationship. So what exactly my part, my expectations, what I really want.
Even if it is a live relationship and you have to let go of the old issues you've had with that person, you have to actually see the person in the present moment, see yourself in the present moment. And then you, of course, if something of the past comes up, yes, you have to work on that, because that is something inside you which is connecting to even maybe your childhood or your past life or whatever, that you have to work it out. Otherwise it might not come. Yeah, Shana's has asked
And
a question.
yeah, and one more thing, I deeply recently also I have a conversation with that person. I realized one very deep point. Most of the, especially when a person is Malayali Keralites, they don't want to accept that. That when there is a physical indifference or incompatibility, most of the time they say, oh, I'm not a physical being, I'm completely in that higher plane. No, we have, everybody have their own physical needs, physical things. Especially I point on the topic sexuality. Sometimes they simply blame or sometimes they simply say, oh, what your sexual preference, that's so important sometime in relationship. You need to understand that. It's so important always understand in partnership, relationship in an adult space. Every master, including all those Bert Hellinger book also, he really mentioned sexual relationship is so important in that space. It's not just people say it's a teenager relationship. No, that bonding, that feeling, that touching, those things are so important. So when it is not satisfied, you need to take your part responsibility, what you want to experience. Then only that easy realizations will come. Letting go will happen in relationship, because otherwise I am seeing in nowadays lot of our ancestors, I'm not blaming the ancestors, I'm not blaming the parents, but so many people they put under the carpet that yeah, my relationships are wow good. But now in the constellation, new generation, they are in craziness, they don't know what to do. Recently also one of our sessions people say I am having multiple relationship, 100 relationship, 10,000 relationship. Why? You need one relationship, you can be happy. But this craziness is coming from some other plane and they don't know how to handle, because a lot of people never take certain separations inside. Why we are separated? So many parents, when you see, when I am in my childhood, I see my grandfather sleeping in one bedroom, my grandmother sleeping in other bedroom. I have the question, what is it? Is this the relationship? Is this what means husband and wife? Means there is something separated, something they are unable to be in their body. It's not out of any spirituality or anything. I see a lot of people, they are very spiritual, they're simply hugging and sleeping so nicely. So these are important.
And there are people who don't like touch. So these are all connected to, if you are a female, it is connected to your feminine self. You're not able to be in your complete feminine self. Maybe because you have seen your mother suffer or some woman suffer and you got affected by it, or you yourself were abused or something like that, and you are not allowing your full feminine self to be exposed, that you don't feel sensuous, or you don't want to have a sexual relationship, and you feel that it's okay, my husband is adjusting. And the husband is also, there are people, men also like that, who doesn't want to touch and things like that, but the wife wants to be touched. So, both sides there are issues going on, but don't put it under the carpet. There is always help, and we can always work on that and come out of this, so that the relationship is more. It's not just you. Your next generation is also going to get affected with this.
Mostly the collective energy becomes more pure when we are very concerned about the collective. When we say, okay, I want to save the earth, I want to do something to the earth. Actually, it's so important, we need to heal our own issues. What causes a person to be uncomfortable and cautious around certain people? Sometimes this thought about others make me feel like a
Selfish person. Shahnaz, can you speak on this? She's here.
Okay. So certain people, when I am around certain people, I feel like they use me. Not in a okay, always like they need service from me, like which is like more than what is required. So I feel exploited most of the time. So why does that happen? Because it is a recurrent pattern in my life when I look back.
sometimes this pattern comes to our life to set boundaries, because it's so easy in the life to say yes, and it's so difficult to say no sometimes some situation will come to us to teach the lesson to say no. I'm not ready to do this, we can say that. I'm not ready to do that, we can say that. It's not selfishness, it is setting the boundary.
And you can say that with a lot of compassion. You don't
Yes.
have to be arrogant or angry or anything. With so much of compassion, because that's your authentic self. That always will be accepted by others.
Actually, when we become arrogant, actually it creates problem.
But if you feel that people are exploiting you, means you have a pattern which you have to work on, wherein you have to understand why you allow others to exploit you. Why is your boundaries open? When was the first time all this happened? What did you learn from it? And you change from inside. And then you can be aware that yes, now I know how to set boundaries. This is the reason I had kept the boundaries open, is to learn this. So now I know the wisdom. Now I can change myself.
Okay.
And especially when those who, it's for the common to everyone actually, those who experience that, yes, when Shainas is sharing like, okay, I am being used, I am taking advantage, actually they work on their relationship with their father. Because father energy is an energy, it's an energy. I'm not saying it's a person who we are experiencing directly. Even that person is no more when we born gone, but still we can create a connection. That is possible. Even the person is alive or not, it doesn't matter, we can create the connection with our biological parents is so important. Connection with your mother, connection with your father, especially the connection with our father is not aligned, we experience such issues,
So you
power
feel
issues, protection issues.
unprotected.
So it's so important to work on that.
So we go ahead with the meditation. Is there any more questions?
Okay, close your eyes. Once you close your eyes, first 5 minutes you completely observe the natural, normal flow of your breath. You are guided by a music. In that silence, you simply witness the breath which is coming to you, breath which is staying with you, breath which is leaving from you. Give all your attention to the in breath and out breath. Anapana sati. Ana means in breath, apana means out breath, sati means one with your breath. Completely close your eyes, clasp your fingers, cross your legs, and simply observe the natural breath. In this deep space, completely allowing your breath to take you much more deeper, deeper, very deeper states. Simply allowing yourself, simply be a witness of your breath. slowly take you deeper and deeper to the sensation layers, and you completely allow the filter of the sensations to filtering and connecting deeper with an intention to letting go certain sensations which is not serving me. I'm ready to know that sensation rising in my body. It can be heaviness, it can be lightness, it can be tingling, sometimes some sort of irritation. But those sensations in those particular area, you really want to let go. It is disturbing you. So completely allow and observe, understand that negative sensation working inside. The sensation layer slowly take you deeper and deeper to those emotions which you really feel to let go.
Letting go of expectations you had from yourself, letting go of expectations from people, letting go of any anger, resentment, grudge, guilt, regret, anything that you are holding on to and which is unable to serve you. All that you're holding on to is your own creations. Allow yourself to visualize that you are like a bird holding on to the branch of a tree, not letting yourself to spread wings and fly. So send lots of love into your heart. Allowing a beautiful emerald green energy within your heart, surrounding your heart, calming you, soothing you, so that it is easier for you to let go. Just place your hands or one hand, whichever is comfortable, on your heart space and just energetically open your heart. Feel it being exposed into the space around you. It is safe for you to do so and feel that you're getting ready to release. And remember, you're not alone. We are all connected and we are all here to help each other grow. So visualize a small virtual door in your heart space. Allow it to open wider and wider with every breath you take. Tune into your heart space. Find the place in your heart where you are holding on to all these expectations, grudges, resentments, grief, sadness, anger, whatever it is, fear. Releasing all the baggages through that door, allowing it to be released through that door easily. You can give it a color, shape, feelings, and allow it to be just released through that beautiful door, which is allowing you to open yourself to that new change. As you're releasing, you're aware of the wisdom it has given you. You're aware of all the emotions, all the situations that created it. Now it is your choice. Do you still need to hold on to it? Or you can simply release it. And it's so easy from your heart. It can be poured out easily, effortlessly. Releasing all expectations of doing everything right, of doing better than others. Releasing all expectations of always being in control of people and situations. Releasing all guilt created from any expectations. Releasing all the resentments you're holding on to. Releasing all the pain you're holding on to. And just being aware of all the wisdom you achieved having these situations in your life. Allow this beautiful emerald green light to expand in your heart, that it's such a loving energy that now you're unable to hold on to all those which is limiting you. So this beautiful emerald green light is easily taking out all those resentments, anger, grudge, fear out of your system. And as it is released outside, it is sent to the universal light to be transformed into love. With your thought, with your powerful thought, everything can be transformed into love and light. So now what thoughts do you want to nurture within you? Notice there is a beautiful vastness within you, an openness, an open space like a blue sky, a sense of freedom. Allow yourself to take a deep breath in and say to yourself, I stand by myself. I embrace myself as I am. I accept myself completely. I am unique and I am able to be aware of my potential space. I am able to understand what thoughts to nurture within me. Even when I think of people who have hurt me in my past, what thoughts can help me and what thoughts I can send to them. What beautiful thought can you create at this moment for yourself and for those people who have hurt you? What beautiful blessing, what blissful thought can you create for yourself and for the people who have hurt you?
With all these feelings, this moment, I'd like you to visualize and projecting a part of yourself in a beautiful nature space. In that nature, you can see that bird, a part of yourself, sitting like a bird, holding on to that branch, giving all the trust to that branch. In this moment, you can make aware about that bird, the power of the wings, and you can inviting that bird to fly high, encouraging that bird. It's okay to leave this branch and just fly. Once you encourage the bird, allow the bird. This moment you are walking towards a tree which is more than 1,000 years old, very wise, very knowing, understanding. Go near to that tree. Completely set yourself free and completely allowing your energy to hug that tree. While hugging the tree, feel the rooting of this tree. Feel the strength, growth, all these years of experience. Completely be with that tree and deeply experience the Mother Earth through this tree. Keep observe your normal natural breath. With every breath, you are deeply connecting to the tree. For the last next 3 minutes, you are completely with this wise, compassionate master tree. Feel it, experience it. You can just humming like a bird when you are hugging this tree. Just humming. More and more you are humming. It's like you are listening to the tree. The tree is feeling like you are listening. Whatever the wisdom is sharing to you in a very non-verbal communication. You simply listen by small, small humming. Last one more minute. Completely be with this tree. Feel the root. Feel the energy. Feel the strength. Feel the way it is potentially experiencing and explore. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Very slowly, very gradually bring your awareness to the moment. Feel the chair or the place where you are sitting. Feel your body from head to toes. Feel the new sensations, energies existing in your body. Feel the way of breath changes by letting go certain elements or emotions or feelings or knowings. Just observe. Keep rubbing your palms. Place the warm energy on your eyes. Very slowly and gradually open your eyes. You all can unmute your video. Yes, before sharing your experience, there is a small surprise for all of you. Before leaving, There is a small surprise. Tomorrow is her birthday. So we can wish her happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
birthday.
Preeti. Happy
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 birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Thank you so much. That is a surprise for me. Just wondering now what.
It's 24, 24. This is an interesting date. Okay, now we can listen to your experience. Or anybody want to ask something, you can.
If I can go first, I need to leave.
Okay, you can leave.
I know I have some experience to share. There were a lot of pains in my body, like when you were saying letting go, if there was any sensation. I could feel a pain on, I have thyroid. I could feel a pain from my throat to the ear. I could literally feel that connection of that letting go. No, at that time you were saying, what is the sensation in your body? And when you said, imagine in your heart there is a green emerald. I don't know, suddenly I had the feeling, Mukambika Devi, she has a green stone on her heart, right? Okay, so is that really heart chakra that is representing in her temple? Okay, suddenly that wisdom came to me that, yeah, that is why she has that. But nothing new. This thing I couldn't imagine that I'm in Mukambik or anything, but just this feeling came to me, saying that okay, this is the representation of that. Thing. But even now, I am having pain over here. That is not completely still there.
You can just do a small experiment. Okay, every day before sleeping, before going to sleep, you can just close your eyes. You can visualize, and you can feel like you are hugging your mother. Not to say anything, nothing, just hug, or you can just lie on her lap. Just hug and lie on the lap. All of you can do that. It's a very nice and wonderful
And
process.
release
Practice.
the responsibility as a burden. Because when you're in your mother's arms, you don't have to be responsible for anything.
Yeah, there were more, but I'm not taking more time. This is the
Sure.
basis that I have today. Thank you so much, Priya and sir. And
Yes.
happy birthday, Priya. Have a wonderful year.
Thank
Yes.
you. Anybody else wants to share or ask question?
I just want to thank you for this session.
Priya.
Yeah, because I was going through a phase where, I was not willing to let go of my present situation, actually, because I was comfortable in my present situation. But because of some family decision, like, we had decided to move, and I don't know how to express, I was filled with so many mixed emotions, and, I was quite troubled about it. And I didn't know how to handle it or process it, basically. But then this really helped. The meditation, like, really, really, really helped, because I thought the place that we're going to is like, not good, or, it's not comfortable. I had some not very good experiences in that place. So, like, I had a lot of inhibitions, like, about moving, basically. But then in that meditation, I manifested that, I'm happy. My family is happy because of this decision. And that really, really, really helped me a lot. Like, I don't know how to thank you.
Thank you. So you have now trusted the process of life.
Oh, yeah,
You
thanks to
are
you.
letting go of the resistance and you're trusting the flow. That's
That's
nice.
wonderful.
You're stepping into something new and something even more,
Yes.
even more expanding for you. That's a message for
So
you.
all our wishes.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. I don't know how to thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else want to say something? You could not sit in the meditation.
It's very powerful. In between, I was in a trance feeling. My ears were feeling closed.
Meditation, I lie down on the floor in the meditation. I was feeling so hot. Okay. I felt an uncomfortable, strong sensation in my solar plexus. Unsettled, restless energy. I had felt this recently on a night before an exam when I could sleep. Throughout the meditation, I felt unfocused and scattered, but at the end, I realized the sensation in my abdomen had significantly reduced and I felt a cool sensation in my legs and left arm.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Actually, it's such a very small process we can do. It's a very easy one also. The more you are connected to yourself, connected to your inner energy, which is the God energy, anything can happen. Even small things, small pain, small, everything can be released like that. We feel we need some big things. It's not needed, small things is needed. We just need to take just 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes. Yes, Reshma. Hello, Reshma.
Hi, am I audible?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. So I had a very different kind of an experience. I was some kind of after closing my eyes, I some kind of went into some kind of story. I was somewhere else in a desert or somewhere. I don't even know. And I crossed the river. I reached some other side, and I was wearing a kind of a very bad kind of dress first. But after crossing the river, I was completely fresh and feeling happy. I don't even know. So there I felt a light as my father. So that was waiting for me. And after seeing that, I felt a lot of pain and I don't know how to express it. Lot of thing. After that, it was after I didn't heard that what you were actually instructing. I saw that my one part of me as leaving from my body, that sadness or fear, when you named those emotions, it was leaving my body as one version of me rather than a stone or something. And I was literally holding the hands with them. I don't even want to leave them. I was literally clinging on to them. But at some point, that light gave me that energy, or it was okay. That was there, and I left it. And I was happy leaving it. So it was completely a different experience. I don't know how to say it. Then towards that end, that tree, when you were saying, I don't know, like I was hugging the tree, and I will felt like towards the end of it, that I was sitting on the branch of the tree. I saw a banyan tree. That's a biggest tree, and I was hanging around on its roots and all those things. And it was bringing birds, bunnies, and all those things towards the tree. And I felt like the love. It was showing that to me. That was the language I felt. And one important thing is one incident had happened in my college hostel when I was in first year graduation. One girl was there as a reason for that. One issue had happened, so I had to go out of my hostel, and that was very painful for me at that time. But when you said about that really leaving that pain and fear or those kinds of things, I saw that girl and I kissed her and I said that thank you for letting me out of that place. This is a first time experience for me. Why I thanked her. Today I know why I came out of that place. And I didn't went to that hostel backwards. So thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Reshma. Yeah,
And happy birthday, ma'am.
Thank you. Another message, it's a direct message. I've been having a pain in my head for some time. It's somewhat related to expectations. And there's a pain on my right shoulder. You instructed it as it is related to taking responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah, pain on shoulders is mainly not taking responsibility, making responsibility as a burden. Responsibility is good, but you taking others' responsibility is not needed.
Yes. Yes. Anybody want to share?
So we'll see on Sunday.
Yeah. Coming Sunday.
Sunday we'll have in deep conversation talk or whatever about theta healing and family constellation and how both together can work in your life. And some of you all who have already experienced can come and share your experience also, because that's a motivation for, because you all know that when we do this, it's actually affecting and helping a lot of people. It's not just one person who's getting healed. So be there if you can find
You
time.
can share with your friends actually. Okay. So it's time for us to expand our family. Okay, thank you.
It's the Father, right? It's a direct message. It's a Father.
Okay.
Bye bye.